Hey, John Sonmez from SimpleProgrammer.com. So I've got another blogging type of question here. Again, I get a lot of these type of questions. They're coming from my free course on how to create a blog to boost your career. If you haven't signed up for it already, definitely sign up for it. It's going to teach you how to create a blog, all the tricks I know that I've built my blog up to over 1 million views per year now, in approaching 2 million views per year, and it's all free. So anyway, this question is about comments and engagement on a blog, and this is from Emad. I think it's Emad. That's a pretty cool name. Anyway, Emad says, "Hello, John. I first want to thank you for the great blog and podcast/videocast. Second, I have a blog, and I'm not going to put the link. If you want the link, comment below, Emad, and I'll put it. But I try to keep people anonymous unless they really want me to reveal their details. So I'm blogging for 3+ years now, and the number of comments is very low, and reader engagement is like nothing. Any tips and help, please? I want to keep blogging, and I want to improve and solve this issue." So there's an important marketing technique here, or concept, called call to action. So as you notice, about a minute ago, I did this, and I said, go sign up for my course, right? And my course appeared right in here. and I told you to go do that thing. And so I could have just talked about my course, but probably you're more likely to click that link and go and sign up for that course because I told you to do it, right? At the end of every one of these videos, I say, subscribe. If you like this video, subscribe. I give you a call to action. I tell you to do a thing, right? Now, you can make the argument that making multiple calls of action isn't good because you want to get people to do one thing, but there's arguments on both sides of it. Regardless, though, if you want someone to do something, you got to tell them to do it, right? So if you want people to comment on your blog, tell them, leave a comment, right? If I do a YouTube video and I say, if you like this video, put a thumbs up, and if you didn't like it, do a thumbs down, I'm going to get a lot more thumbs ups and thumbs downs on that video. If I do a video and I say, hey, by the way, what do you think about this topic? Comment below and let me know, and that's how I end the video, I'm going to get a lot of comments on that video, or at least a lot more. It's going to be much more likely, right? So that's one technique, is giving a call to action. That's probably the most effective technique. And every time you write something, every time you produce a video, every time you write a blog post or whatever it is, it should always have at least one call to action, and typically it should end with a call to action. Now that you've read this blog post, do something. Share it. Leave a comment. Whatever you want someone to do, subscribe to my newsletter, whatever it is, ask them to do it. If you don't ask them to do it, chances are they're not going to do it. And don't ask for too many things. I'm saying share it, leave a comment, and tell your mom about it. It's not going to happen, right? You pick one thing. So that's one way to increase the engagement. There's a second way, and that is to be controversial. So I did a video just a while back called, a message to the person who downvotes all my videos, because there's like one person who seems to thumbs down all my videos, and that just got tons of people upvoting and downvoting it and writing comments about it, because it's controversial. It kind of ticks some people off. So you can be controversial as well if you really want to get people. Some of my best blog posts that have like the most comments on it, I made some outrageous statements about like why C++ sucks, or JavaScript, or whatever, or I've done something that's extreme that's caught attention. So you can't overplay that card too much. Like if you're always like that extreme person, you're going to be like a tabloid and people are going to start to ignore you. But every once in a while, you can say something provocative, or have a very unorthodox viewpoint on a thing and share that, or express something strongly, that a polarizing thing, and you're going to get tons of engagement. The more polarizing something is, right? Look at politics in the United States, right? With Republicans and Democrats, right? In presidential elections, that's extremely polarizing viewpoints, and that ends up getting a ton of people get in very heated arguments. So that's another way that you can get engagement. But again, you have to use that one sparingly. I would much rather encourage you to use calls to action as much as possible and ask people to leave a comment. Try that out. See if that works. Anyway, I think that will help you. Let me know if you have a question. Just email me at john@simpleprogrammer.com. And here's my call to action for all of you out there. Subscribe to the channel. And I will talk to you next time. Take care.